I find it super ironic that on the day Stephen A. Smith signs a 5-year, $100 million deal with ESPN, he also gets into a confrontation with LeBron James. I'm going to talk about both right now. So if you guys haven't seen the clip, during the Lakers and Knicks game last night in LA, LeBron James went over to Stephen A. Smith, who was courtside, and you can see that he is visibly upset. He's talking to him. He's addressing Stephen A. about comments he's made about Bronny. And you can see Stephen A.'s statement here below. He said it on First Take this morning. And there are a couple of things here, okay? Regardless of whether or not you think Bronny is an NBA player, that's not relevant in this conversation. My first part is, Bronny is now an NBA player. He is open to criticism. Regardless of how you feel about him, good, bad, or indifferent, when you are in the league or any league at all, you are allowed to have criticism. So I completely understand that, and Stephen A. Smith is well within his right to criticize an NBA player because he gets paid 5 years, $100 million to do so. But at the same time, LeBron James, as a parent, is also allowed to go to Stephen A. Smith and be like, hey, chill that shit out. Because now we know that Stephen A. Smith is highly paid to give his opinions. It's kind of like an equal footing type thing here, where, Bronny's an NBA player. He's allowed to be criticized for his play, but Stephen A. is a high-paid NBA analyst. He is allowed to be criticized for his takes. So I actually think that LeBron and Stephen A. Smith are both right in this case. But I do got to hand it to Stephen A. Smith. He didn't back down. He stood up. He looked at him in the eye. Because, he's a big guy. He's 6'9", full of muscle. Stephen A. was stood on business. He was right there, addressed it, talked to him. But for LeBron, too, to say that he's not allowed to criticize Bronny, you can't do that. But at the same time, Stephen A. Smith has to accept that people are not going to be happy when he criticizes certain players. So in a weird twist of fate, they're both right.